Okay, so this is the package. It basically comes with different wirings depending on what you got going on your guitar. We're gonna use the coil splitting on all these diagrams. Comes with some springs and some screws. So now I'm gonna follow the coil splitting wire diagram that comes with the pickups. So I'm gonna identify all the tabs of the pot. So we have a tab on the top that is connected to earth, and that one is gonna be connected to the green and bare cables. We have another tab on the top of the pot that is not connected to earth, and we're gonna connect the red and white cables. On the bottom we're gonna see 3 tabs. One, it's connected to earth. The one in the middle, we're not gonna use that one, and so we're gonna use the one that is not connected to earth and that is not the middle. And we're gonna connect the black wire to that tab. So I'm gonna identify all the tabs in the pot of my guitar, and I'm just gonna solder exactly the cables that this diagram is showing. So the first step is taking off all the strings. So my guitar has some locking tuners. I'm gonna have to unlock them and take off every string. So once I got that, and now I'm gonna remove just the tail piece with the strings and remove the bridge. I'm not gonna touch the high on there because I just don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna have to adjust it anyway, but it's not gonna be like a big adjustment. So now I'm gonna take off all the screws on that part of the guitar. That's basically the part we're gonna work on, that we're not gonna work in other part of the guitar. So on the top we're gonna see the neck pickup connected to the volume pot, and on the bottom we're gonna see the bridge pickup connected to the volume pot. So now we're removing all the screws to try to uninstall the pickups. So first I'm gonna uninstall the bridge pickup. I am removing also the neck pickup. You don't have to do that. It's probably easier if you don't. But I'm just doing it both right now. So here I'm gonna place some towels just to protect the finish of the guitar. You gotta be very careful with the iron, with solder iron. Honestly, it can just whatever you touch, it can just melt or damage. So you just gotta be very careful with that. So basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna identify all the cables coming from the bridge pickup, and I'm just gonna unsolder them and take them off. I'm just gonna be very careful not to take off any other cables that don't belong to the bridge pickup. So that's basically it. I'm gonna take off the pickup and I'm gonna replace it with the Pearly Gates bridge. I just wanna make all the cables very straight so they're able to go through easily. So you gotta have a little patience. Sometimes it doesn't go through really fast. So now that we're gonna solder them again, I wanna make all the cables very straight and just twist all wires on each cable. So as you can see, the tab on the top of the pod is connected to earth, so we're gonna solder the green and bare cables to that tab. You're gonna be able to see it in your guitar. The tab is not connected to earth, so we're gonna solder the red and white cables. So now the other tabs of the pod, one is connected to earth, the other one is the middle one. We're not gonna use either of those, so we're gonna solder the black cable to the tab that is basically connected to a brown cable in my guitar. So you can see it there in the picture. So basically here you just gotta be very careful and very patient, because like I told you, the solder iron can damage other cables, can damage the pod itself, can damage your guitar. So you just gotta be very careful, very patient. So here I'm not using the solder braid, and I really recommend using one. It's just much easier. You just take away the solder with the braid, and then you can just easily put the cable in the tab, and then you can just easily just solder with a new solder wire. So I really recommend that. So now that you got everything connected, we're gonna install all the gear to the new pickup. These springs are a little bit tricky. You have to really hold them tight while you install the screws on the pickup. So once you install the screws and the springs, we're gonna install the pickup on the guitar using these screws. So now we're gonna do the same for the neck pickup. We're gonna identify the all the cables coming from the neck pickup, and we're gonna unsolder them. We're gonna take them off from the volume pot of the neck pickup. So here in the picture, we're removing cables 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The cables can be different in your guitar. As long as you identify them, then it's okay. So again, we're gonna be very careful with the soldering iron. We gotta be a little patient. So again, be careful not to unsolder other cables on the pot, because then, in case you do, you just have to solder them back in the same spot. Okay, so here I'm making the cables straight again. This is the new Pearly Gates neck pickup. So it's basically, I'm just repeating the same process that we did on the bridge pickup. So we made it go through, and now we're gonna solder all the cables in its place, in their place. So here again, we need to identify. We go back to the wiring. So remember that the green and the bare cable are going to be connected to the tab on the top of the pod that is connected to earth. The red and white cables are going to be connected to the tab on the upper side of the pod that is not connected to earth, and the black cable is going to be connected to the tab on the lower part of the pod that is not in the middle and that is not connected to earth. So once we got that correct, again we're gonna install the hardware on the pickup. We're gonna install the pickup on the guitar, the same as we did with the bridge pickup. Here I'm just adjusting the height of the pickups just a little bit. Trying to get them close to what it should be. So here I'm installing the bridge. You gotta install it in the right position though. Just make sure you do that. And here the tailpiece. So the next step is to basically install all the strings. and tune the guitar. So that's done now. So we're gonna install again the back plastic plate on the guitar. And we're basically finished. Then we're gonna try out the new pickups. Okay, so that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know which pickups you like best, the Pearly Gates or the Gibson. Comment, subscribe, like the video. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and thanks a lot for watching.